Hi everyone. So first of all, welcome to this video. In this video, we will be talking about an Infosys SP DSE hiring for 2026. So I hope you guys already saw the last video and you guys showed so much support on the last video. So we will be discussing about the hiring process and the other guideline in this video. Okay, and I am hoping you guys will also support this video. Okay, first of all, let me clarify one thing because on the last video many candidates are asking, "Bhaiya, we cannot join the WhatsApp group." Okay, so why you cannot join the WhatsApp group? Because the WhatsApp group for Infosys is full. Okay, and now we are not creating any separate group because I think one group is fine for one company because we already have so many groups, and if anything is important in WhatsApp group, I will be sharing here on the YouTube itself. Okay, so because we cannot manage so many groups, so that's why the group was full only in 3 to 4 hours when we created. That's why we are not creating any separate WhatsApp group. Okay, so let's talk about Infosys SP hiring 2026. Okay, so first of all, I will go through all the things. Also, I will be talking about the preparation resources. Okay, so let's start. सबसे पहले many candidates were asking about the eligibility criteria. So it actually depends upon the colleges as well. But the file which I got from Infosys is Infosys campus recruitment program eligibility criteria is 60% or equivalent for 10th and 12th, 60% for 10th and 12th. For BTech, they are asking 65%, MEM Tech not applicable, and you can see here, you can just pause the screen, you can read about the eligibility criteria. Okay, so I think this is clear. Okay, now talking about this, all percentage CGPA will be simple average for all subjects. In case of the candidate has done both class 12th and diploma, and the best of two is taken into consideration. No active backlogs are allowed. Candidate should be willing to relocate to any location required by Infosys. Candidate should be willing to work in different technologies as required by Infosys. Okay, talking about the exam guidelines, let's start with that. Okay, so this is the exam minimum guidelines. Okay, so the exam guidelines are particularly not for you because I think it will be in the college's campus only. So you will be going to the college's campus. This is for college campus only, but if you want to still read about that, you can read here. Okay, there's a system check as well if you want to check the system. Okay, so like how the system will work. Currently it is not working, but it will work in your college campuses. Okay, so it will work for you. Okay, and this is the basic Infosys guidelines. Okay, now I want to discuss some things. Okay, some two three things I want to discuss. First of all, candidates were a little bit confused about the process. So basically there is a 3 hours test, we all know. Okay, but in the mail they have mentioned there will be 4 questions. Okay, 4 questions in which 3 is must, something like that they have mentioned. So is it like that we need to complete the 3 question to qualify the for the Infosys? I don't think so. I think if there is 4 question this time, because generally they have 3 hours for 3 questions, I think one question is optional. They are saying out of the 4 questions you can attempt any 3 questions. Okay, I think this should be the thing, that out of the 4 questions you can attempt any 3 question. Otherwise you will be getting the instruction on the first page on the test itself. Okay, but what I am thinking is this is something like that because 3 question is must. I don't think it is like you need to perform 3 question if you want to qualify for that, because this is not practically possible in Infosys SPDSC exam. Okay, so I think it is like that. Maybe they will provide 4 question in which you need to complete 3 questions. Okay, now talking about the previous years, because previous year always this exam has 3 questions. Okay, and 3 hours. Now what they have mentioned, okay, in the BPT as well. So they mentioned the first question will be on array string and number logic. Okay, number logic, something like that. Okay, second one they have mentioned greedy or algorithm based. Okay, algorithm based. Third one they have mentioned complex problem, dynamic programming. Okay, complex program, and I think dynamic programming as well for third and fourth. Okay, so DP. Okay, so generally see, when you will be seeing this type of structure, maybe you will be wondering like first question will be array string number logic and it will be a simple one. No, first of all, in your mind, please keep your thoughts out that any question is easy. Okay, nothing is easy in this exam, first of all. Okay, and your target should be 1.5 question at least. What is 1.5 question? 1.5 question means you are completing at least one question completely, like passing all the test cases, For any other two questions, you are passing at least half test cases of the question. Okay, from any one of the question, you are passing at least one test cases. Okay, what kind of questions I have seen is generally I will talk about. Okay, so the first question, which is from array string or numeric and numbers, whatever it is, what I have seen generally in the past year is in this first question, basically the level of question is not like competitive programming. It is like lead code medium level, but never seen type of question. Okay, never seen type of question. So something the logic which you need to build at that time only. Okay, but if you have very very good practice on lead code, like if you have done 400 600 question, I think this question is doable, you can do this. Okay, so first question is the first target which you need to attempt. Second one, okay, generally the second one can be from DP or greedy. Generally this kind of question you will be getting. Okay, this question is straight out of competitive programming like code forces. Okay, generally code forces kind of questions they ask, and the rating I would suggest to practice is for 1800 plus only for DP. Okay, because I would suggest you, if you have your exam, okay, from code forces, because sometimes I have seen they straight out they have put the questions from code forces contest. Okay, so if you can see 1800 plus DP questions from code forces, and I would suggest just do 5 to 10 questions from DP from code forces. Okay, for good rating. Okay, it will create a very high chance that you will catch whatever the question is coming in the exam, because if you will solve around 10 questions now from DP from code forces, definitely you will be getting a very good idea in the exam as well, that the kind of question they are asking. Because uh, I would say that a thing like that, one question from DP is almost there. Okay, that they will be asking one question from DP. Okay, so if you will build a logic from 10 questions in code forces for good rating questions, I hope you will be able to complete one more question. Okay, the last question which we are talking about, the complex problem, generally it is very very hard. Last time whatever what I have seen is it was from bit masking as well as from graph. Okay, last two sets if I talk about, so it was from bit masking and graph. Okay, very hard questions. Okay, very hard questions, the last one. Okay, and majorly, frankly speaking, only 1 or 2% candidates can solve this question. The level is so much high. Okay, if you are like very very expert in competitive programming only, then you can solve that. Okay, but that is not our target. We are focusing, we should solve at least 1.5. That's what I am saying. So the first target is the first question. Okay, that actually you need to perform very very well. Okay, second question, as I suggest, you can go with 5 to 10 questions. Okay, 5 to 10 question code forces DP, it will help you a lot. Okay, don't practice questions like linked list stack queues. Okay, they will not gonna ask that kind of question. DP and graph, you only need to focus on these two topics so much. Okay, DP, graph, bit masking, and union, these kind of questions you can do, like advanced questions you need to go for. Okay, let me talk about the previous year questions. So I'm just showing the sample test case shared by the TPOs. So this is the first question. Okay, as you can see here. So you can just take a screenshot from the screen. Okay, I'm just showing on the window. You can take a screenshot and you can solve it on your own. You can try. Okay, input format, simple output format. Okay, just see here. Okay, and this is the answer is also given. Okay, sample test cases are given. You can just pause it and you can read about the question. Okay, second one, the medium one question. Okay, good subsequence with GCD problem, you are given an array A of length and an integer P. A non-empty subsequence A is considered good if the following condition holds. Please read the question and take a screenshot of it. Okay, these are some sample problems with a similar level. Okay, generally as I said, DP, graph, greedy, these kind of topics are very very important. Okay, so make sure that you are reading these topics well. Okay, however, this PDF we already got in our group. Okay, last one is longest non-decreasing subsequence with XOR problem. Okay, so you can see that question description. You are given an array of length n and an integer m. A subsequence of a is considered good if the following condition hold. You can read about the question. Okay, if you want to take the screenshots, please take the screenshots. I'm just showing all the question. Okay, I'll also show you the previous year questions. This is the complex one, last one, fourth one. Okay, see here. I think this is also from DP only. Okay, DP is the favorite topic of Infosys. So dynamic programming, please do well in dynamic programming. Okay. Okay. Now let's talk about the previous year questions. So the first question is this one. Please take a screenshot of this. These are the previous year questions, and this is the solution as well. Okay. This is the solution. Please take the screenshots. This is the question two. This is the solution. Okay. Question three. These are not on the orders. These are the just previous year questions. Okay. Question four. Take the screenshots. Okay. Question five. Okay, so these are the previous year question. I hope you guys took the screenshots for this, and I hope everything is clear. We already discussed about the questions, eligibility criteria, what kind of questions you expect, what the cutoff you need to target. All the best for your exams. You can tell in the comment section as well, like when is your exam. Thank you so much for watching.